Time now to go behind the story featuring the leading voice of one of today's top topics. The Battle of Lake Erie Collegiate Sailing Regatta comes this weekend, and joining us now, former swimming standout coach and referee Russ Thompson and Vlada Malina from the Penn State Barron campus.
All right, Russ, talk to us a little bit about the event. Great to see you again, my friend.
Nice
What's going
to
on?
see you too. Well, the Erie Yacht Club is hosting Battle of Lake Erie, the 2025 version. The boats are quite different. So the little boats, 75 sailors are going to be out from 10 universities, all competing on Presque Isle Bay for an award.
And Vlada, you were born in Ukraine. Your family moved here when you were 10. How did you get involved in sailing?
Well, I just met a friend and I was invited to come, and I just fell in love. It was amazing.
What have you made of being here in Erie and seeing Lake Erie sailing on? What's that been like for you?
That's my favorite part of Erie, actually. I always said that if Lake wasn't here, I would probably have to move out.
Wow.
Seeing all the sailboats always out there is one of my favorites.
How are the winters in Ukraine?
Where I lived is similar. So
Really?
that
Oh,
wasn't
you're
a
kidding.
shock,
How
actually.
about,
my
how about Russ
goodness.
taking over doing the interview?
That's all right, man.
Gives us a little time
Trust
off.
Russ with my life.
So,
man.
Russ, is it more competitive fun? How would you describe it as we look at some video from the past?
The regatta for all 75 of these participants, it's at different levels. There are some sailors that have been out there for quite a while, and there are some newer sailors. So in all of these regattas, there's experts and there's novices, and they all learn from each other. Sailing is such a cooperative sport, that the senior sailors are helping the junior sailors out to be competitive.
Russ, what is it about sailing that you can learn about life itself out there?
Oh, it's just, first of all, you're in the environment and you're going to deal with whatever comes your way. It can be 5 knots of breeze or it can be 35 knots of breeze. Lake Erie, as you know, can turn up some 7 and 8 and 9 foot waves. It can be real nasty. Or we can get eaten alive by flies in a drifter.
It just looks so peaceful out there, man.
It's peaceful. It's peaceful. We love it. I was telling Mike earlier, I said, I'm 65. I've been doing this since I was her age and still at it and still love it.
So, Vlad, it looks like we're going to have great weather for the weekend. How much of a factor does this weather play into a regatta like this?
Very important. Yeah, so we've sailed very cold weathers before, but thankfully we have a sun. Hopefully we have a good amount of wind so we can have a more competitive time.
What goes into it out there, Russ? You know, it takes me back to Tommy Boy and him asking his dad for some wind, but there's got to be a lot more that goes into the behind the scenes on that.
Well, if it's blowing 10 knots, let's say, that's a good breeze. It's a lot easier to do well in 10 knots of breeze when it likely going to be very light air this weekend. And every sailor will have to be tuned into every minute detail, weight distribution, all of the nuances. And he or she who does it best is going to win if they master those nuances in light air.
Well, we are looking forward to it. Tell us the times again and where tomorrow.
What time does the regatta start tomorrow? 9 o'clock start?
I have to be there at 10.
Yeah, I think it's 10 o'clock start.
Yep.
They're going to run 16 races over 2 days.
Oh, my.
So they all gather together out on the bay, and the race committee will be out there. The chase boats will be out there, safety boats. And then first start, I think, around 10 o'clock both days. And then they'll run through 8 races if they can, and 8 the next day, many as they can.
Well, we appreciate you guys.
And good luck, Vlada.
Thank
you.
This should be pretty good.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having